Hello and welcome to this episode of Agilado. My name is Ravi Verma. I'm the founder and CEO and org whisperer at Smooth Apps. And it's good to have you back in this episode. So, I want to tell you a story about something that happened quite recently to me. So, Saturday morning is ballet class, and one of the things that I love is spending time with my daughters, and especially I've got two daughters. It's nice to have quality time one-on-one. So we get in the car. I have an alarm. I'm all super organized. Make sure we are on time, and my daughter is looking forward to learning ballet and tap. And we go up there, and we find out that the parking lot is very empty. And now that's a warning sign, because usually it's hard to find a space to park. And then we walk in, and it turns out the door is locked, and there is a big sign that they were closed because of Labor Day. And now my daughter is really upset because she was looking forward to ballet, and then she's crying all the way back. And then I come home, and then I text my wife, and she happened to be working that day, to find out, hey, what happened? I find out ballet was closed today. And then she says, I don't know. But after the workday was over, she checked her email, and it turns out that they did send a mail, but it was cryptic, and nowhere in the subject line was there any message to say it's closed that Saturday, but it was buried somewhere down in the weeds. But there's an important lesson over here. How many times does this happen on our teams, where sometimes the information is miscommunicated, or there are some nuance or some detail that is lost in translation or buried so deep down that we cannot, we didn't pay attention to it, and then we are caught off guard, and sometimes there can be big consequences. So I'm reminded here of something that I learned from one of my agile mentors, my agile coaches, Gunther Verheyen. And what Gunther says applies equally to families, healthy families, as well as to software delivery teams, and perhaps any team that is working in an atmosphere of high uncertainty and high change. So what Gunther says is that good software teams, good agile teams, good Scrum teams demonstrate 3 or 4 characteristics or practices. And let me go through them one by one. The first one is situational awareness. So in the case of our family's ballet example, situational awareness would have meant that our family looked through the email, and we were aware that there was a change in the schedule of the ballet class. And then because of Labor Day, the class is closed on that Saturday. The second characteristics of agile families or agile teams is opportunistic discovery. Whether in a family situation or in a team situation, in a professional situation, the teams are looking at the situational awareness and what is happening in the family, in their ecosystem, or in the market, and they're asking the questions, what can we do to exploit this information? How can we adapt our behavior, or how can we adapt our plans to respond to this new situation, either in our family or in our market? And the third characteristic of agile families, and I would say agile teams, in Gunther's words, is decisive action. Once your family or your team has spotted an opportunity to get some new benefit that you had not thought of before, or to avoid a harm or a pain that you were not aware of before, you must immediately swing into action, and you must take decisive action. So I thought of what Gunther had taught me, and I came up with an acronym. If you look at the first letters, it spells soda. So strong Scrum teams and strong agile families are constantly sipping soda. They are constantly scanning what's happening inside the team and around them in the ecosystem, in the market, to figure out, to get heightened sense of situational awareness. What is happening in our ecosystem, in our surroundings? And then they're scanning to get, they're scanning to spot opportunities to swing into action, which is opportunistic discovery. And finally, the moment they see an opening, they are taking decisive action to maximize the gain and minimize the pain, whether it is for a software team or whether it's for a family. So my question to you is, how much soda do your teams sip? Are you constantly sipping soda? And if there was one area where your teams could get better over the next couple of weeks, which of these three would you like to focus on? Try an experiment, tell me how it worked. And until the next episode of Agilado, this is Ravi. See you soon. Hey guys, hope you liked my videos. Don't forget to subscribe so you get notified of our new videos and new episodes. Share with your colleagues. Follow us on social media. So would you like fresh ideas on how to stay agile? Check out smoothapps.com. We've got our upcoming events and training. You can read our blog for free tools and techniques. And you can even schedule a free mentoring session with us. So until next time, Scrum on.